Now, why do I bring up the spotted lanternfly? Because they are destructive, and they are especially destructive to some of our favorite trees, like the maple tree, black walnut, vines, cucumber vines, right? I saw them all over my cucumber vines. So there's a couple of solutions that we have in terms of getting rid of them. Okay, one is to squish them. The egg sacs, I found it on the website, on a website, where they ask that you report them. They suggest that when you see the egg sac, to take a card. This is my health card. I'll turn it this way. You take the card and you go like that. You scrape it right against the egg sac and squish the little eggs. Sounds gross? It is. Make sure you have napkins, tissues, or paper towels. I suggest you do it, as gross as that sounds, because one, you're not going to get infected with anything gross. You're not going to turn into a zombie. And you can always use wipes, right? We have all those wipes left over from COVID. Let's make use of them. This, what I'm showing you here, is a spotted lanternfly trap. First one. And it was created by a young woman, Rachel Bergery, who won a science fair. And she took tin foil, took a thing of tin foil. I'm just going to do a little one as an example, and created a round ring and wrapped the ring around the tree. He bent it to make sure that it fit the tree. Now, why did she do that? Ooh, let's look. So she wrapped it to fit the tree, and then took another plastic ring that she took from a water bottle or any kind of tubing, any kind of solid tubing, and she put it up against the tree, right? And she taped it down and then squished this around the tree, because she noticed that lanternflies, they attach to a tree, right? And they climb up. So if you have that, the aluminum ring around the tree and you bend it up, they don't really think about jumping around it. They don't. This girl caught 1,200 of them. I guess she counted them separately in 2 traps. So right here, you see where I used a water bottle and some tape, and then I wrapped the aluminum foil around the tree. And then I took this kind of netting. Crestwood purchased through the Friends. Thank you, Friends of Crestwood Library. We purchased netting. And it's the kind of netting that, of course, a bird can get trapped in. But I kept it around, I put it around the tree so it would trap the lanternflies only. And I didn't put any sticky tape, because horrors have happened with little birds getting trapped to trees on sticky tape. Birds, bats, butterflies, things that were good pollinators ended up on the sticky tape. So the idea is to try to trap the lanternflies so they just go up that little tunnel. Does it mean that you won't trap ants? No, but an ant can get out of it. For some reason, these guys don't think about going down. I think an ant will turn around and go down and go out the little tunnel, but the lanternflies never seem to. So when I go to the library, I'll probably check the trap. However, we have noticed that several of our part-timers and myself have noticed, right? I showed you the lanternflies at the building. They're all over the Metro North trains in all these stops here between Yonkers and the Bronx, and then going up the line to Scarsdale, Hartsdale, White Plains, and then further up. And the thing is they attach themselves, and thank you, Say, for adding that to my list of things they attach to. They've been attaching themselves to the trains and the platforms. And the best thing you could do is squish as many as you can. I know, sounds disgusting. Squish them and walk away. And the other thing I did when I first saw the red spotted lanternfly, I sprayed it with vinegar and water. So I took an empty spray bottle. This one I purchased from True Value. I mixed it with a little bit of water. It's 32 ounces. Most of these ounces, there's only 4 ounces of water, 8 ounces of water, and the rest is vinegar, 5% vinegar. This is like cooking vinegar you can eat. They have industrial strength vinegar that's like 45% acidity. I mean, you could probably burn a hole in wood with that. You can also clean your wooden cutting boards with that. But let me caution you. So I did spray those flies with the vinegar, and they slowed down terribly. The problem is, if you get your plant, you have to make sure to spritz the plant, get the vinegar off, because plants don't like vinegar. But I just did it, and then I made sure that I took the vinegar off the plant. Sounds like a lot of work, but if you love your plants and you're going to eat them, that sounds horrible. But do me a favor, in any cleaning situation, never ever mix these two. That's why vinegar's here and bleach is over here. Never ever mix vinegar and bleach. It's poisonous. Just like ammonia and bleach is poisonous. So I've kind of rambled on and on and on. Would anybody else like to add anything else? Does anybody have any questions for me? Oh, let me look at the chat. I have 2 things in the chat. So I believe Ruth is here. I don't know which Ruth that is, but if it's the Ruth I'm thinking of, hi. Ruth says, it is Ruth Walter. Hi, Ruth. Thank you for hey.
Hi, Jackie. Such a good topic. Oh my gosh, this is like on everybody's mind. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. Well, everybody's concerned in Yonkers. Everyone's concerned about if it isn't COVID, it's spotted lanternflies. So it's kind of scary.
Or the orange sky, right?
Or the orange sky. Did anybody smell the air last night? It smelled smoky to me.
Mm.
So there's always something going on. All I'm suggesting is that we make different choices. Try to make different choices. And at Crestwood Library, we can make it fun. We do have a few more packages left of insect repellent, and I'll be making more. I am still in the process of making bar shampoo. Thank you, Ruth. And Z says, yes, Z agreed. Very smoky. The air was just very smoky yesterday. So I am still going to be making bar shampoo, bar conditioner, and I have bar bug repellent, and it works. The bar bug repellent is beeswax, cocoa butter, coconut oil, which solidifies, cedarwood essential oil, and citronella and peppermint. Because someone from Reed Family has asked me, can you make us how to make anti-itch cream for bug bites? Challenge accepted. Absolutely. Do I know right this moment? No, but I will. I think it would probably involve calendula, which is an anti-inflammatory flower. So the flower itself is, and it's good for anti-itching. So yes, we could, to wrap up the season next month, if we have another one, if you want to join us next month, I will present that with the shampoo bars. But please give us a call and request your bug repellent. It's in solid form, and you put it on like the way you would wash your arm with soap, you know. But make sure you're not allergic to citronella, because that's the main ingredient. Most people aren't allergic to beeswax and cocoa butter. However, some people could be. Those are my base things. I can make them out of mango butter as well. But anyway, just call me for any of the ingredients, for any of the methods for making any of this. We will have instructions for the spotted lantern fly trap. There are 2 types, one expensive, one cheap. I'll give you both instructions. And until next month, I'll see you then.